What up, YouTube? I gave y'all a little extra what up on that one. Did you catch it? Welcome back to another episode of Just Droppin In. We're going to drop in on the Breakfast Club. I peeped this headline: Trump to use military and national emergency for mass deportation. I guess they're talking about it. They're on the left-leaning side of media. Want to give that out there, so I might have a little bit of things to say during this because of their point of view. Not really point of view. I'll say, well, I guess perspective would really just be the same. But their rhetoric on Trump really, and what they kind of push in light of him. And granted, I'm not saying that they push lies per se, but they just only really push him in a negative light. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, I found a way to, say some positive things about Kamala. I feel like, there should just be a lot less bias in the rhetoric that we pick. But it's the Breakfast Club. I'm not telling the Breakfast Club how to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, wop. I just feel like for the health of our culture, it would just be better to be an unbiased source for this type of information. So that's just my little holding the Breakfast Club to the flame, but they might prove me wrong in this video that's going off of me watching them before this. But without further ado, y'all clicked on this video to get to talking about Trump, not me or the Breakfast Club. So let's get into it.
That ass up in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get in some front page news. Now, last night in Monday Night Football, the Texans beat the Cowboys 30.
Don't nobody care about that. What? Oh, buffering. I'm sorry. Can y'all just
Metal was just falling all over the place.
Okay. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I honestly have no problem with that because, that's just a good reminder that it's just time to tear. Good morning, Morgan.
Wrap it up. Good morning, Envy, Charlamagne, and Lauren. How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh my!
All right,
so many
let's get into it.
pleasantries.
So President-elect Trump is confirming his plans for mass deportation once back in the White House. A post on Truth Social said the incoming Trump administration is reportedly prepared to declare a national emergency.
And also while we're going through this, like something I want to start doing to keep it a little more interactive. I'm gonna go and see if I can pull up some other information about this right here, so we can kind of dive into it and see if we can get to the meat of the information about what Trump's going to do and who that
and use military assets for a mass deportation program. Trump responded to the post with simply true. The president-elect made the border a central issue of his campaign. He repeatedly promised to launch the largest deportation program on day one in office. Now, President-elect Trump, he's reportedly going to be in Texas today to view the SpaceX launch with Elon Musk. An FAA report has placed flight restrictions around a nearby Brownsville airport with a notice that mentions that a VIP will be in the area. Now, that's normally reserved for high-ranking public officials.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry, you could skip ahead if you don't want to get this little tidbit of information, but I'm really glad, honestly, about the fact that since Trump's in office, the deregulation is going to happen a lot, because like it was said in another video that we did recently, like it's almost illegal to freaking build a high speed rail in America due to so much regulation. They could build a SpaceX rocket faster than they can clear the launch due to regulation, and those things are just hindering our development as a human society. Forget left, forget right, just as humans developing, we're just putting limitations on ourselves. And it's like, I don't understand why. I want to see humans go to Mars. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old. It's probably gonna be a while. I'm probably a lot older than I am now when it actually happens, but I'd like to, you feel me? Like, I want to have a hand in the process. That's part of why I'm going so hard as a youngin' now. Because, like, when it comes to those big things, like, I want to have a hand in it. And I know I'm probably not going to go to Mars, but, maybe I want to put myself in a position so my great-great-grandkids could go to Mars. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like the left side kind of misses all of that stuff. Like, yes, there's some bigotry in it all, but it's fine. You don't think there's going to be a racist on Mars? You don't think there's going to be a racist on Mars? That's just something we got to deal with. You wanna know why? Because we're all human. And if somebody's a racist, that means they're just flawed. and they're missing something about this journey that we're going on. That's the biggest thing that's divide this election, is like the perception of racism. And it's like, if somebody's racism, I don't take it as hurtful. I take it as like, I pity them. Like, dang, that means if you're racist, you're close-minded to so many ideas and conceptions in life that help you grow in this world. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, look past the BS, because we trying to get to some, you feel me, bigger heights. I just wanted to kind of throw that in there real quick, but let's get back into it.
Now, SpaceX, of course, is run by Musk, who is close to Trump after being appointed as the co-head of a new advisory board known as the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, elsewhere in the Trump administration, per se, an attorney says two of his clients have the House Ethics Committee have told the House Ethics Committee that former Congressman Matt Gaetz paid them for sex. Now, Florida attorney Joel Leppard tells NBC News that one of his clients also saw Gaetz having sex with an underage woman at a house party in 2017, and he also spoke about how the Justice Department decided not to bring charges against Gaetz. Let's hear more from attorney Joel Leppard.
She was walking outside to the pool, and she observed to her right her friend, who was 17 at the time, having sex with Representative Gaetz. They were leaned up to what she described to as a game table of some type. Whether or not a federal process.
I came to talk about mass deportation. I'm not like, I ain't gonna lie. I want to know more details before like I just sit here and like let this be played to y'all and whatnot, because like I don't know much about this, and like I do know a little bit about it, but not that much, and I just don't, you feel me? Like, I'm not with biases and rhetoric. I came to talk about the Trump mass deportation, not all of that.
He's actually speaking out to protect his clients who really didn't want to come out. House
all three branches of government, and he's acting like it. And can anyone do? I just keep saying, you know, Donald Trump said, "Give me the catalog. I'm gonna show y'all how Daddy balled." That man got control of all three branches of government, and he's acting like it. And can anyone?
Okay, so like that's okay. See, I don't like when people say things like that, because he doesn't have control of all three branches of government. Yes, all three branches of government are very red right now. Yes, that is a fact. That is true. But you got to understand, there are people within both the Senate and the House that are on the red side that despise Trump. Like I'm not thinking of the names right now. I'm gonna get better at, like, you know, rattling off names and dates and whatnot over time of doing this, you know, over some more years. But like, Trump is not the most liked Republican by Republicans by far, by a long shot. So it's like, and if you're paying attention to both sides, because see, that's why I like to list. I look at left media, I look at right media, I look at, you know, other countries' media that's looking in on what's going on here, because I like to get a full scope, a full picture of everything going on. If you think that everybody up on Capitol Hill on the red side likes Trump, then I'm not gonna say you're stupid, Charlemagne, but you're misinformed. And like I said, this is the goal of this show, is to drop in and hold y'all to the fire. I'm holding y'all to the fire. Charlemagne, come on now. You hurting us by giving off, you know, bad information or bad rhetoric. All right, I'm gonna need you to tighten it up. All right, tighten it up.
Do anything about it other than complain? Is that all Democrats going to do for the next 4 years? Complain and talk about how bad things are and how this isn't the way things are supposed to work? What can Democrats do? What are they going to do? What about all those Republicans who are supporting, you know, Kamala Harris? What are they going to do? Is there anything they can do? I don't know.
Well, moving on, President-elect.
See, that was stupid. What can you do? You vote in your local elections. If more people would have voted Democrats in during the smaller local elections, then y'all would have won. But there were more people that were more Republican voters that were active during smaller elections, so they won the biggest election. I mean, granted, he did get the popular vote too, but I'm saying, like, as far as like getting it for 100% sure, go participate in your local elections. If you have somebody in your city that's running and you like them, go vote for them, put them in power. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna contribute to this end result that we have. He just looked at y'all and said y'all can't do nothing about it. What? Play that one more time.
Do? What about all those Republicans who are supporting, you know, Kamala Harris? What are they going to do? Is there anything they can do? I don't know.
Well,
yeah, no, I know you deal with what's in front of you, and you plan to be prepared. Like that. So you go vote in your local elections. That's what you say that you can do, Charlemagne. You don't say ain't nothing you can do. Shrug your shoulders. Oh well. Like you're contributing to the laziness in the culture, bro.
Moving on, President-elect Trump's nominee for National Security Advisor says no one on his team is questioning his cabinet picks. Let's hear from Republican.
Because they're bomb picks.
Nobody on his team is gonna question Trump. That's the whole.
Bro, hold on. I just want to pause for a second because I guess it's just gonna be a video of me tearing them apart. Let me go pull up all his current picks right now. Sorry, I type a little bit slow, just a little bit slow. All right, let's go to USA Today. Let me share. Get that ad away. Oh snap! Oh man, dang it. Hold on. Well, it's gonna let me reshare it while I'm still shooting, so that's fine. Okay, that's cool. I thought it was gonna stop the video, but it's fine. I can actually kind of like whittle around. Okay, that's the mass deportation. We're gonna get into that a little more, but let's get into over here. Oh, I don't have my preview. It's fine. I can pull this out and kind of just make it small over here. Sorry. Just making sure I'm situated because I want to make sure I'm like right here to show everything. Okay, so pull that off to the side. I like to be able to see myself while I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? I can't just like be shooting a video and not be able to see what I look like. I don't think anybody can. That's kind of insane, maybe just a little bit. I don't know, but let's see his picks so far, because as far as I've been hearing to this point, they've been some pretty solid picks. You dig what I'm saying? Elon, Vivek, you know what I mean, like just through the door is kind of crazy. So let's see. Speaker of the House, Trump loyalist Matt Gaetz should not be. Oh yeah, okay. So actually, that's what the Breakfast Club was talking about. They were talking about one of his first picks. So one of his first picks got some ish going on. Hey, Trump, this guy might not be it. I haven't done much research into Gates, but as far as his I'm mad it's not coming off the top of my head right now, and they're not actually. This was kind of just a bunch of rhetoric. They didn't actually answer the question that I asked Google, but it's fine. We're gonna get back into the video, and you guys can do your own research. I actually encourage you to do your own research. If you go look up some ish and learn some new information because of one of my videos, then that means this is a successful video. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as his as far as his picks go for like border security and our financial security right now, I will say are like solid picks. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna co-sign his whole cabinet. Definitely can't do that. That's insane. But I will say, like, you know what I mean, as far as the big picture, which is the security of our country and the health of our economy moving forward, like I feel like those are pretty solid. Oh man, hold on. I tried to go back to the other tab and it went back to the just me. All right, don't share the audio because then the audio gonna double. And it's crazy, y'all wasn't telling me in my videos that my audio was doubling a bunch. It was just kind of like doing it, and y'all were just cool with it or something. I'm not sure, but let's get back into it.
Michael Waltz, let's hear from him.
This team, you don't have anybody on the team thinking they know better than him or want to undermine or obfuscate. We are all on board rowing in the same direction. The excitement amongst the team is palpable. Everybody is fired up and ready to get to work.
Because, like as I just said, nobody on his team is going to question Trump. They have been telling us for months the biggest criteria to be in Trump's administration is loyalty, unwavering, undying loyalty to Donald Trump. There will.
If you won president, why would you pick somebody in your cabinet that you're not gonna agree with? That's not gonna, like, the reason in appointing a cabinet is to have people to go and like act out your ideals and goals. So like, I mean, Trump's not gonna be doing every single task on a day-to-day basis. He handles the check off, the sign off, and the big negotiations across seas. And like, you gotta understand, every single day we're sending delegates in not delegates, but we're sending ambassadors to random places all over the world, and they gotta come back, go straight to the White House, check in with the Secretary of State. Secretary of State goes to check in with the president. Like, there's processes and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, the biggest thing should be loyalty when you're appointing your cabinet to run a country. The fuck? Like, I don't want nobody that's not 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% loyal to me. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you saying, Charlamagne? Come on,
no
dog.
questioning of Trump from anybody.
You're a smart guy.
And that's your front page news at 6 a.m. I'm Morgan Wood. Stick around for more at 7.
That's it.
Thank you, Morgan. Now, when we come back, get it off your chest.
That's really is that? Are we gonna go into any more?
36-year-old black woman who was shot in her own in the same apartment building.
Okay, yeah, no. So they don't really have much of. They didn't even really give much. Okay, let's see. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all didn't like actually learn about what you clicked on in this video. I feel like we didn't actually get into what we were supposed to, right? So let's see. Let's see if anybody else is talking about it. I was gonna do a Candace Owens video. Let's see. All right, News Nation, Fox. All right, we've been looking at left media, so I guess it's fine. We can watch a little bit of Fox since we were watching Charlamagne. Shoot. At least they're going
stories that we are seeing here on this Monday, and one of them has to do with President-elect Donald Trump. We saw in his past administration where he would make news on social media, and that is going to continue on during this administration, already doing so today. I do want to mention and showcase this. This is what I am talking about. So this has to do about his...
Okay, yeah, this is the tweet that Breakfast Club was talking about. Reports are the incoming Donald Trump administration prepared to declare a national emergency and will use military assets to reverse the Biden invasion through a mass deportation program. It's like, yeah, true, facts. I hope so. Listen, like, bro, there's people all over the internet. You can see naturalized citizens, like citizens that have been here cooling, you dig what I'm saying? Like, aren't worried. You dig what I'm saying? So all you Americans, all you bigots that don't even know that you're actually bigots, like, chill out, because like the community of Hispanics, Latin Americans, just foreign people from other places in general, not even just Spanish speakers, don't like this whole influx of foreigners. You want to know why? Because it discredits all the work that they did to get in here. I mean, like, you know how many, bro, there's tests that they had to take that most Americans couldn't pass. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, but all of these folks are just running through the border. It's like, forget about the fact that there's a big strain on our resources. We put a system together. You feel me? And the Biden administration made it legal for them to negate that system. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, that's discrediting all that. What you mean? Like, people take pride into doing the work to get into this country. People take pride in that shit, and they show it when they get here. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, do you want a whole bunch of people that got it easy to be here? I don't think so. No, I like the people that go through the process, the long process. Ooh, I know a lot of them. You dig what I'm saying? A whole lot. I know a whole lot of green card holders. Like most of my like not most, I say like probably 40% of my circle of friends you are people that were not born in America. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, so all you Americans that ain't got nothing to worry about, stop all this rhetoric that you got. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you gotta chill with that.
Mass deportation plan when it comes to undocumented immigrants here. This is what was said where Donald Trump confirmed some of the news reporting that has been in the past.
Like, yeah, we finna get him up out of here.
This was from Tom Fitton putting this out, saying reports are that incoming Donald Trump administration prepared to declare
Trump
a national...
at the border?
When it comes to cracking down on unauthorized immigrants in the U.S., and he's planning to use all sorts of legal loopholes and options within the federal government
like
to do
he
so.
Down at the border.
We've heard him talk a lot about using parts of the military to crack down on cartels in Mexico, for example.
Am I tripping, or is that not him at the border right there? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the border he's at. It's crazy. He ain't even in the office yet. He doing more for the border than Kamala did.
But also using federal law enforcement agents to expand the number of people who can be involved in these arrest and deportation efforts. Because when it comes to arresting undocumented immigrants and deportation, it requires a lot of logistical planning, and it requires a lot of manpower and investment from the federal government. And I've spoken to Trump officials who say that they do have very specific plans to not just involve ICE agents whose job it is to kind of arrest and deport immigrants who are in the country unlawfully, but to also include other federal agents such as DEA agents, potentially the National Guard. So they're going to use as many options as possible to make this happen.
Oh yeah, for sure. See, like, okay, we're gonna cut it there because they're probably just gonna like reiterate some ideas and whatnot. And this video's on the longer side. We got about 8 minutes left in the recording space. But like, I just want to say, like, for if somehow, some way, people that just got into America through like just walking through the border are watching this, listen, like, I don't hate you. I don't have nothing against you personally. No, like, I can't fault somebody for wanting to go where ish might be better. You know what I'm saying? Where life might be better, where things might get a little easier, where there might be some more stuff. On the same hand, I love there's so many flaws in this country, but I love this country. This is my home. This is my country. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I got some ancestors somewhere else, but this is my homeland. This is my, like, I'm blood of America. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, my first instinct is the protection of America. So I don't want anybody to take my words and think that I'm spewing any type of hate or anything like that. No, I don't hate anybody, but I do recognize the fact that we have so many problems here. Like, the last thing on our list of things to do should be opening our borders and letting millions of people in. You know what I mean? That's just not, it's not smart to do. It's like, if you have a house and you have 7 kids and you can barely feed your 7 kids, are you going to adopt 15 more? It's like, no, you're not going to do that. And that's, America's just adopting people. And it's like, I get it. We're America built on immigrants, but we are a country. We have to, have some type of organization, or eventually everything's gonna pop. The bubble's gonna pop, and the resources are gonna be so scarce that, like, you're gonna have to do more than go the extra mile to, make anything count. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, this influx of people is making the bubble, like, more poppy. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I'm so like, doomsday-ish on the US dollar, because, like, it's fragile, and it, like, the more pressure from various different factors we put on it, the more fragile it gets. So, like, I am okay with Trump deporting a whole bunch of people. Now, I pray that it doesn't go left and people that aren't supposed to be deported get deported, but I feel like Trump is building a team around him of sensible people. Like, you gotta realize, like, Elon Musk is an immigrant. Elon Musk went to school here on a visa. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, that's not left out of this. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, So these are the people that are around Trump. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think that this deportation is some bigot type of stuff. I truly believe that this is something to rectify a mistake, a true mistake from the last administration. All right, and that's what I'm gonna give y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this. If you think it's a good idea, a bad idea. If you think it'll help the country, hurt our socio-economic perception right now. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors that go into play, and I know there's a lot of different people out there that have a lot of different views on this. And I read my comments. I go through my comments. So like, let me know what y'all think, how y'all feeling. Any ways I can make the video better for y'all, any topics that y'all would like me to touch on specifically, any of that, just, let me know. You know what I mean? So like, this whole ish is just to drop in and give y'all a informed, educated perspective on a lot of this. If you don't know, I'm a financial behavioral specialist, economist, and day trader. I have a degree in information technology, and I've been in the space of politics for about 5 years now. I did study some political science in college. I was in some student government stuff and whatnot, but I feel like due to all of that, plus I was a YN, you feel me? So like, I got a unique perspective on all of this. So if you'd like to get more, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that sub button, and don't forget the cherry on top. The thing that really makes my day is when you hit that bell icon and you get notified when I drop a video, so you can be in the notification gang and be a part of the first couple of views. You feel me? Like, if you in there and it's under 5 views, say something in the comments, because that means you are a part of the notification gang. You need to be recognized for your accomplishment and greatness, okay? All right? I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.